Hey everyone, Professor I here. Let's call me that this time. So I'm going to talk through number 25 on the midterm review, and I chose this one because I call it a level 4, and to me that means a level 3. Everyone in the class should be able to get it. Yeah, if you're passing with a B and you have that amount of knowledge and that amount of comfort, you should get a 3. A level 4 is hit and miss. In the education world, this is defined in a very negative way, unfortunately. But in the education world, a level 4 means that only the people that really understand the material or have an A will get that. It's the uh, but anyway, I put it because I like you to know that that is a goal for everybody. It's a positive thing, and I know you can get it because you're used to that word right there. How many teaspoons is step A and B that goes in the answer, and that word also goes in the first conversion factor in the numerator. And after you do that, it's not even a math problem anymore. Well, until you get to your calculator. So let's see if I set the problem up with that word in the answer, blank teaspoons, and then that word in the numerator of the first conversion factor or fraction. So let's just scroll down here. It has more numbers. That's why it's at level 4. That's the only reason. Teaspoons in the answer. Remember when I start the problem, I just put blank teaspoons. And when I start the problem, none of these are here. None of these are here. The only thing is here is that. And look, I have teaspoons in the numerator. Teaspoons equals teaspoons. That's really it. So let's go back to all the other information is there. And let's write them as fractions. Patient weighs 220 pounds. You can't really, that's not even a fraction. I could have put it over here, and I should have. It's 1 over 220 pounds. I should have. I don't know why I didn't. Or it's 220, let's see, 1 over 220 pounds, or it's 220 pounds over 1. You'll see how this number goes in. Look, 3 grams per milliliter, it's the drug that's going to be administered. 3 grams and 1 milliliter. Oh, there we go, 3 grams medicine. I like to write all the words, all the units, medicine, and then milliliters of suspension, because these problems, this dimensional analysis, really depends on canceling of the right units. And if you get in the habit of writing all the words, when late in your chemistry class, they'll get a little more complex. You'll be in the habit of writing all the words. Look, I wrote 3 on the top, I wrote 3 on the bottom. Look, 300 milligrams per 1 kilogram of weight. That's a 1. Look, 300 milligrams over 1 kilogram of weight. 1 kilogram over 300. You pick one of those. You pick one of those. You pick one of these. They're going to give you this in the problem. You're not expected to know that. 2.2 pounds in a kilogram. You see I reversed it there. And then this one you will be expected to know, 1 gram over 1,000 milligrams. Although this one is going to be on the formula sheet that I give you for the test. I went ahead and labeled what type of conversion factors, what is it dealing with. This is mass and volume. Mass is grams, milliliters is volume, an amount of a liquid or a solid. And then this is just mass. See, milligrams and kilograms, that's all mass. And this one it's mass converting between metric and standard. You don't need to know this for a test. When you get to chemistry, these understanding what type of unit this deals with, it really can help. So this is, see, pounds to kilograms. That's a standard unit, like in the United States. And then this is everybody else in the entire world, which I say it that way because we should switch to metric. It's so much easier. And then this is just metric conversion. So the problem, when I took chemistry, I didn't like when the teachers would say things like, the problem solves itself. But this is how you set it up so that the steps. Step A, teaspoons. Step A, teaspoons. Milligram bottom, milligram top, grams bottom, grams top. And see, look, I even have different types of dashed lines. Everything cancels. Once again, I circle the only words left. That is a double check, maybe even triple check, to make sure that I have the right words in the answer. And then I took all the numbers and wrote them out separately, because when I didn't do that, when I took chemistry, decades ago, good grief, I'm old, I remember forgetting that number in my calculator, so got the habit of rewriting it. And you should get 2 tablespoons. One great study method for any problem is to memorize this, study, read it, put it on your fridge, put it on your bathroom mirror. I'm serious. And then rewrite the question and the information on a separate sheet of paper. Get rid of this, don't look at it, rework the whole problem and see if you get the right answer. And then look at all the right answer, and then see if you got it. And that's all you need, is just to memorize all the steps, because you really are programming your brain to understand this stuff and to memorize it, how to do it. So way to go, and I'll talk to you soon.